Alright, back at the factory, right? What am I doing today? I think last time I just barely got the floating Biopyanodon up, and we discovered it needs workers' food. So I still want to play with this. And this dinosaur is still stuck on good alien sample. And good alien sample might be coming along faster now that we have upped the biosample count, but we're still talking like single digit production. It's going to be a while. So let's just kind of ignore all that, right? It's not happening. This doesn't matter. Let us instead go and make workers' food, which I believe we decided can be made right here. Biakuas. We make cotton gut food right here, right now. And we just forgot about this machine. So that's obviously fantastic, right? So, workers food. What do you need in life? So you're gonna have to get starch imported. You need blood and water and not steam. Which is unfortunate because we have this tea right here. And while it is tempting to cool the steam into water so that I have it, that's a little too dumb, don't you think? There's a limit to how just obnoxiously stupid I'm allowed to make this factory. Alright, so how are we gonna do this? We need water. Like, blood is probably easy, right? To do that. And again, I'm not sure if this is a proper bloodline. I mean, it's very low. This could be just from trits, you know? And that's, again, not proper. Not nearly enough. There you go. There's your blood. What we need now is to find a little bit of water around. A little bit of water, but it is in the wrong direction, I think. Oh, phytoplankton's back up. It was depressurized a while ago, which probably caused some of the Zillifo problems I ran into, and so on and so forth. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So, what is this? Oh, this is primary ore mining right here. I really should transfer that to aerial caravans. I guess we're just making a water line right here, right? In this nice interstitial space. And we'll just pretend this is a good idea. I'm very, very good at that. So, over here. Yeah, back there. Now here. There. Water in. Oh, ugly. So water is now gonna underflow. Less than 20. Here you go. I need more of those. Which apparently I can't have because I need steel. And I don't have steel directly on me. Alright, so water and blood. And what else do we got? Like, can you come by this honestly? Yeah, both. Okay, great. So now we need skin and flora and lard and guts. And this is not really how I want to live my life, right? Well, oh, wait a second. Oh, we can do this. For a horrible second, I thought I was out of splitters. So, skin can be gotten right here, right? Even though we do not want another consumer of skin on the block. Go. And we have jerky coming from right there. That's fine. We probably have too many jerky consumers, just in general. And we're going to have to make more aging chambers. So lard has to come over, which is kind of unfortunate. Like, this has to move. Like, all this biomass has got to go. And that's going to be unfortunate, right? Because the best way to get rid of this is just toss it in these buckets. I'll have enough space, I suppose. And then we'll be able to sneak lard out from the right side of the splitter. Correct side, rather. You know what I mean. The one that'll give me the least problems. Okay. Like so, and like so. And that has something to do now. And we have right here, big problem. Amongst the big problems are this. Alright, so lard comes out like here. I guess I'll just bring it over like this, and there's no need to be fancy, right? There. So lard now gets in, leaving only guts and flora, and then starch, which has to be imported. Guts happens right here. Guts isn't going to be an issue, is it? Not at all. The only bad part about this is we're going to have to do a little curl right here, instead of doing it properly and getting them on the right side. But whatever. None of this is what you'd call peak design. Oh, and we're going to have to deal with rot, aren't we? You rot to bio, you rot to jerky. So I guess we have to do this. And filter on jerky and filter on crud. This is not a permanent solution. Not at all. What else rots? Fluorospolinen and biomass. Yeah, that is a whole lot of words, isn't it? So. We have a living line going through here, which is why it's working so well for us. So maybe you like this, right? That's still not going to work. This is quite the little puzzle, isn't it? So we need to find a way to get native flora in, which also passes out. I suppose the best way to do it... Okay, that's probably not the right set of words I'm looking for, right? A way to do it is to draw this one up and then find a way to get it over. But this doesn't exist anymore, does it? I think this doesn't matter, so maybe we rip that up. Yeah, this stops. This doesn't do anything at all. This is old style thought. Let's just pick up this belt. And maybe reuse this area. I mean, definitely reuse this area. All this comes here. I don't know what it was ever trying to do, but it was not doing it well. Alright, so we still need to get seaweed there. And we're using this line enough that it's not spoiling. That's good. Like the spoil filters here are doing just fine, even though they don't condense, leading to little islands like that. So it's more full than it looks. So I guess we do this. And we have to get over here somehow, which is going to be oogly. So like no. Yeah, right here. This is where we want to be. It looks bad, and it is bad. But it'll get us where we need to go. The complete short term. Which is where we live, so we shouldn't be too sad about that, right? We live in the moment, so anything we do to make moment to moment better, we should not weep for. We should weep for is having too much moss in our inventory. Here, get rid of this biomass. Oh, and I got guts in my inventory, also bad. So you're only needing starch now. So this, of course, is obsolete. We don't even need a regulator on here. We just need a dinosaur to bring starch over or to pipe it down. I've been in a just belting things around mood, right? No, let's not. Let's not be that primitive. I need more caravans. Let's go and snag some. Our favorite lizard buddies. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very good. Then, we will assign a dinosaur to bring down starch, and we will have workers' food. Finally, after hundreds of hours after unlocking the tech, store food. Then I want you to go get starch, which we make somewhere in this mess, right? Right there. No, I lost him. Here. I want you to go get starch. Yes, fill your cargo. And come here. I want you to empty your cargo. There you go. Go do that. So we have mucking out. We don't have mucking out here. So I guess we just do another one of these and hope for the best, right? And then every once in a while I need to come through here and clean them all out. So you look at this right now and you think, oh, it's nowhere near full, but it's actually 75% full because it comes in as Flora linen and it will never resort. So why don't I just clean out all these boxes right now? That I'm here and I'm talking about it. It's on my mind. I'm sure I've missed some. I need a generic waste line that runs all through the factory like the ash line used to. I'm going to have to incorporate that idea into the factory that is yet to come. So I have anything embarrassing in my inventory? Alright, let's take a survey of where we are. These up. They look useful. Alright, so we have made Biopyanoports, which is very important for this entire process. They make waste, and I thought I was supposed to use these like caravans. Like you throw down one of these wherever you want, like a fluid. It would be like a fluid caravan. But the way it looks like now, it looks like they supply whole areas. Like the vessels here should be the normal pipes, but they're pretty far away. How does this get fluid inside it? Is the real question. Yeah, how does it do this? Don't understand this machine. But I do know workers' food. Alright, so we're gonna continue surveying. How are we doing on artillery shells? Artillery shells are at kind of max capacity almost. We're just cranking on them. Oh, we're piling up here. Yeah, we have no problem with artillery shell production. How's the frontier looking? These guys are doing this again. Didn't I Did I not just splash those guys to hell just a little while ago? Nah, well, they're fine, I guess. These guys growing? Do you think these guys are growing ever so slowly? Getting a behemoth worm close to the base and just gonna ambush me? Workers' food only stacks to 10 high? Is this normal? I don't think so. Like, that's one of those things reserved for, like, uranium rods. Why is that so low? Oh, wait a second, let's go take a look at, good alien sample. Could probably cycle that guy. So you need 50 good alien sample, and you're behind this guy, aren't you? And he needs 100. So, no, we're not going fast enough. It looks like it is still biosample locked behind. Yeah, let's see a graph. This is a lot of stuff on here. Just looking. Why are you going so much? You're overproducing. Where's your governor? Okay, so it's too much, too much, too much. Yeah, this is overproducing badly, which is okay because we're producing mice now. So I guess we set it down again, and we just live with a little inefficiency in PySci 2 since PySci 2 isn't the bottleneck anymore. Oh, what is the bottleneck? The plastic? Must be joking, surely. It is not joking. There is no joke here. We do not joke. I need casein, need pulp, need casein mixture, need hydrogen chloride. Another for real moment? This is probably bad too, right? Out of syngas? Yeah, probably also bad. I'm not sure I want to deal with that. What about my other plastic maker? Which is in this area, yeah? Right there. Okay, you are working. You're working kind of well, but just not enough, I suppose. And I can't prod this recipe for some reason. So we have a plastic problem. Fantastic, right? Um, Good alien. So we're producing 3 a minute, it says? It's still not so great. I suppose I can speed up the process a little bit by yanking this, because it's not enough, and then tossing it back in to satisfy one of the dinosaurs. Doesn't really matter which one, it's all the same. I think this guy is the aerial caravan maker. There you go. See? Now. Now, Probably like 15 minutes on that. Alright, that's fine. So, I have 15 more minutes before another Biopyanodissapointment. That's probably enough time to play around with this. I really should figure out plastic. So here you go. Workers' food. There you go. How does this function? Here. Let's go. Oh, now they're disconnected. Let's go and try what I think is probably the most intuitive way to do this. And that dragging ourselves up over to the nexus of the grand bus with the grand bus. Up here at this place. Right here. Where I believe in this space we have access to every fluid I could possibly want ever. Right? So we should link them all into the floating Biopyanodissapointment, right? At least a couple of them. So let's do it this easy, straightforward way. Let's put one right here and let's hook all this stuff in and see if that's how this thing works. So you start. And so what we need is now vessels. Oh, wait a second, that's probably not the best way to do it, right? What we probably need to do is something more like this. And then vessels. Have some food. Now I probably need to here think. As we still need this caravanserai in order to bring in food for this thing. So let's pretend like we know what we're doing. Alright, so we have food to feed that. Then, no, that's the exact opposite of what I want to do. Right there. Alright, so you have nothing connected. Food will come in here eventually. And then guano, I don't know what I'll do with. We're just going to pretend that doesn't exist right now. So what we not want is the R tank. Right there. So something like this, right? Why are you flashing unhappy? Disabled by script. Why? Why, I say? You only face down? Oh, now it went away. Now it's back, and now it's gone. And now, okay, so it can only ever face down. That's pretty great, right? Dude. Calm. Now go. Alright, so it can only ever face down. An intriguing design choice, I have to say. So why are we upset right now? Why are we upset when we weren't upset before? There, not upset. Oh, are these all backwards? Oh, so that's fine. Yeah, look, that's better now. Oh, so this is requester tank? Okay, so it requests from the existing network. So this is, in fact, complete opposite of what I want to do. We need provider tanks. We're going to provides fluid to the biofluid network. Connect this to the biofluid network using vessels. Must contain at least 500 fluid. Well, this contains no steam. Oh, all these guys are low. Alright. I don't know what this is, but it gets added in. This is how you can tell you're dealing with a true professional. There you go. There. And then paste. And we're just going to pretend this doesn't exist at all. Alright, so. Yeah, there we have hydrogen, we have glass. Nothing like testing this by hooking it up to molten glass. We have no steam in this line, which is probably one of the causes of my woes. Why don't I have any sulfuric either? Why is everything breaking all the time? Sulfuric's going, right? We're even stimming it right here. How is sulfuric happening, right? Sulfuric. Yeah, we're going okay-ish. I'm working on my new hobby right here. Alright, and then obviously we need saline water and just like actual and aromatics. No, let's just leave this right here, right? I think. Well, we'll see. There's a lot more to be added in, probably right here. And then it should draw from this point right here into the rest of everything. Correct? If I'm understanding this correctly, which is almost certainly not true. What I need, we still don't have any of those. Because we still don't have enough of this guy just... What do you do this for? Are you vat brains or something? Where do you take this stuff? To here. Okay, great. Or neuroprocessors, maybe? I don't know. At least this is backing up, but it's backing up because plastic is broken, so I really should go look at that, right? Let's put all this aside. So, I want to say, oh, steam's back. And sulfuric is back a little bit. What's going on? I don't know. How is the factory working? I don't know. Oh, this is all stopped now. For lack of acid gas, I guess? Yeah. And then you're stopped right here for lack of refined syngas, I guess. Output full? What? Oh, so this was never actually hooked up correctly. No one pay any attention to that, alright? And you're full out of refined syngas. Alright. Refined syngas lives its life over here, coming out of methanol. Hot air exists. Is this just running as hard as it can? And there's nothing for it? Yeah, certainly looks like it. Productivity would be great on this, wouldn't it? I wonder if it will give me extra canisters. That'd be funny. So I have a Rectisol V2 and just prod the hell out of all this. Let's see. Rectisol. Yeah, right there. For which we need plastic and extra pie tanks. It's nothing terrible. could do this. And then just dump productivity on it. Probably a good idea. Probably not going to do it right now. Are we fighting for wastewater now? So am I going to go up here and see fertilizer being out again? Thank you, autosave. Fertilizer's going. Probably not as hard as it could be. Probably. Probably doing fine, maybe. That guy's just going on his journey. I wonder if there's a line in Fertilizer Town. Yes, we are low on fertilizer. Alright, so that's another problem. This factory is doing well, unfortunately, and so it's straining the bounds of its ability to produce. Alright, so I guess the biggest thing to do is to go look what is wrong with hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride is made right here. You have no lamps. That is a really intriguing problem to have. What are you doing, Mr. Dinosaur? How did you get arithmetic combinators in your inventory? No, seriously, how does this happen? Like, those aren't just made, those are only handcrafted. Like, I must have done this to myself. And because it never detects cargo being full, of course, never actually relieved itself. So it just got stuck. How wonderful. Seeing seaweed so diffuse right here is probably an ominous sign. There are many, yeah, look, we're making less agar than before. This threatens Zogna. Though we should be full up with all that. No, not full up. But working full speed at least. So that should shake loose hydrogen chloride again, which should then start up this plastic again. And that'll shake loose a lot of other stuff. Man, plastic's popular. That's the guy. Or excuse me, girl. Maria Sole. Just keep going with that. And this should spring to life very soon, because I'm seeing it starting to pulse. Come on, start moving. There's the lamps. There you go. Just start cranking on this. Maybe it's not enough. You know, we have hydrogen chloride debt somewhere. Hydrogen chloride. Interesting that it was coming and going. I wonder what that's about. Like, what is happening right here? Because it was, the dinosaur is full stuck. Do I have another hydrogen chloride maker down here? I thought I retired it. You know? Whatever, I can't find it now. Doesn't matter, obviously. Well, I'm here looking at cotton guts. Let's go check in on our cotton gut maker. See how this is going. This looks pleasant. Yeah, we've overbuilt again, not understanding how the world works again. Cotton gut. No, we want actual cotton guts. And so this is what we did. We went up by a third, and we're just going to pretend that's going to be what I need. Alright, I can pretend. I can do that. That's fine. We're still not getting any hydrogen chloride here. We did get a plastic delivery, which was... Oh, we have no casein either. What is consuming the hydrogen chloride? Yeah, I do not understand this. We are producing. So I have to have another thing around here that makes hydrogen chloride. What produces you? No, no, yes. I mean, sure, we can do that. We have guts to get rid of. Monochlorobenzene. Um, so if this is in fact how the biofluid network works, and you connect it together, and it's just like pipe teleportation, essentially. That kind of implies that I'm going to have to do a more complicated liquid filtering step than I thought I was going to. And that we're going to have to very, very clearly define what is input chemical and output chemical. But that is not a problem for right now. These guys still haven't gone, have they? No, almost. Here, I will help you. I'll scrape this off the belt right here, just to get you moving again. There we go. Now he's over to get the resveratrol, which we have quite a bit of, which is good. And then we will do a test of the biofluid now. I have to get more workers' food. I don't think I need more Gorbachevs, but I do need more food. Then we'll do a test and verify our assumptions. This is weird, it only stacks to 10 high. Just strange. How does it affect the caravans again? It's 10 actions? Og food is still so much better. It's simpler, and you need your logistics system to be simple, pure. Alright, where is he at? He's going over to get Megadar. Artillery shells flooding in, quite literally flooding in. This is good, because I can start working on the next factory soon. That's necessary. See, we're covering the factory center now. We need to push beyond. Plus ultra. Solo plus ultra. So, what's next? What is also a ruin right now? Syngas was a problem, right? We were struggling with syngas. It looks like this is again soot related. Yeah. We're making more soot than we are being able to dispose of. Huh. This is just, well, maybe this is also lead related. Because this guy just took a delivery. And are you going to be able to dunk your lead into the lead bucket? Yes. Yes, he actually will. So that's not a huge problem. It is a huge problem is this is so slow. Alright, we're going to get a few more. Then, I guess we do it right here, right? Here. Let's do it at the factory. Even though there's absolutely no reason to use a floating Biopyanoport right here. What I need to do is come over here to the experiment surface Honestly, should have pounded an energy drink for this, but I did not. Alright, so right here. Let's get some more fluids in. Specifically, we'll get hydrogen chloride, sure. I want saline water. Here we go. So we should have plenty of saline water in the biofluid network right now. Stick a pin in that. I should probably go to a consumer of saline water. A big consumer of saline water. Yeah, we'll see. Down here. Until we go to the Megadar and then turn left. There. We still haven't finished? Come on, move it along. There. Disconnected. You have no saline water now. I think everyone understands what's about to happen here. We are going to do a test. If this would ever finish. Alright, we're going to be at, what? 200 saline water. Come on. You can do it. Oh, maybe it can't do it. This is so slow. Anytime now. Come on. Come on, but there we go. Right there. Alright, so. No, that's not quite right. Floating Biopyanodon. You will float right there. I don't think you even need Gorbachevs. Alright, so vessels come out like so. Do you really need some Gorbachevs? You shouldn't, because they should be coming in. We have a requester tank. Saline. In quantity 10,000. Priority 1. That is priority number 1. Guess you do need Gorbachevs. I would think they'd be flocking in right now to make a delivery from the other place. Do they have to go round trip? Here. Let's try this. Have some Gorbachevs. Alright. So, we should have a fluid request ongoing, right? Disabled by script. Why? Do you need to wessel your way out of here? Disabled by script. See, I would expect them to be flying the fluid from the provider tank. Why is it disabled by script? All of it. Why do we have a problem? What is our problem here? Provides fluids to the biofluid network. Connect this to the biofluid network using vessels, which I'm doing right there. So it's pipe in from one side. And it says this has 20K sulfuric in it. This has 20K saline in it. Pipeline extent is just enormous. Thanks, Melon. So why is this not working? Let's take a look. Biopyanodissapointment has no logistic radius. Direct connection using vessel and vessel to ground. Alright, we give it food. Spawn biofluid creatures. A requester tank has several user filters. So, yep. Is this does it not actually take it in between each one? It's just kind of an omni pipe. Is that what we're looking at here? There's no way to get this liquid into the other pipes? Hmm. Yeah. I have to say, I don't really get it right now. Because you should be requesting, right? And you should be trying to fulfill this request. But you are not doing this. Why? Minimum of fluid required to be present for a provider for it to be eligible for transfer can be configured in the map settings. By default, it's 10,000. Missing fluid in requesters. All requester settings are blueprintable and copy pastable. So there's two ways this could work. Like, I thought this was these little guys. Well, if this is just an omnipipe and I put all sorts of fluids in and all sorts of fluids come out based on these chests, what is the purpose of the creatures? Because they have, look at this. They float. They have animations. They have speed. Like, if they were just used inside the pipes, why would they have all of that, right? Huh. But then why are they used right here? Well, it should be consumed and... Let's try something. Let's try this. Right, so now we need a provider tank. There we go. Oh, it goes to the tank. And it goes to there. So, this is actually quite bad. What I'm seeing right here. Yeah, quite bad. Because if I then clip this, clip that, and put it back. No, I can't put it back entirely. Alright, so you're gonna need it in a second here. Alright, so this does in fact dump it out of the system. And that produced a little bit of guano. 1 worker, 20 deliveries. So it just... This vessel right here doesn't have to exist. If the vessel did not exist, I mean, it plays no part in the system. Except it connects the pipelines, I guess, to show what needs to be done. Man. Because the big problem I'm about to encounter right here. Yeah, so this essentially represents an omnipipe. And the big problem is vessel. Vessel to ground. This requires another tech level. Or else it all has to be above ground. And that next tech level is quite far away from me. So it's going to be very difficult to build the factory that's yet to come properly. because I don't have this, essentially. I need the vessels to ground. It's 2 good alien samples. Wow. At least the max length underground is huge. Oh man, I really wish I could find. It's like, and this is so far away. It really is so far away. And I need this to properly lay out a base because I can't have a base with unwalkable pipes around. I need pipes to ground. Where'd you get? Oh, well, oh, it was in the pipes. Yeah, especially with it not being walkable. Like, I really thought that they would connect. You know, I thought that this was a floating, we had flying creatures and that they would fly between individual biofluid networks. And that it was kind of like a universal system. But as it is, it's just fluid bots that use pipe to communicate which places they go to. And that's not really what I wanted to see. Like it's almost like right now barreling things in and out is just better. For me anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this. This is quite disappointing. If I had vessels to ground right now, this would be a useful system. But because I don't have vessels to ground, it's not useful at all. I'm probably going to give that feedback. Alright, do we have a void yet? Of course not. I want to test this one more time. Because what I would want is that the vessels to connect via the Biopyanoports, such that it could also serve as long distance hauling. So I have the fluid here, it would fly all the way here and make a delivery all the way back. But that is not how it works, huh? Alright, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Anytime now. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so now we have a void. We have a request. And we have nothing being met here. It's being asked for. So the only way to get it to move from one point to another is to do this. Does it not detect it? Oh, you're not asking for it. Alright, so clip you. Saline. Okay, so now you're requesting. Now it just turns on. There we go. Now we get the fluid. Bam. And the only reason why this is better than pipes is that this is an omnipipe. But I don't have pipe to ground. So it's an omnipipe with very limited use. So yeah. This will not be in time for my grand rebuild, I feel. Yeah. We don't have a lot of cDNA. Let's find out why that is. We've probably just been eating it to make these things that we're not going to use very much. Well, maybe I can think of a way to use it. I don't know. It is disappointing. That is a lot of work for a lot of disappointment right there. Why are the pipes to ground on a different tech level? Oh, this is... Oh, we're making more sky whales. At least the sky whales are nice. Even though they were a little too conservative in my opinion as well. Oh, we're stuck. No incubated petri dishes. Why do we suppose this is? No petri dishes. Is this because seaweed is slow? We did notice that we didn't have a lot of seaweed. I want to say, no, we have no seaweed problem. No steam? No steam. Alright, so why? Why no steam? Let's go look at the cracking stack. These guys are all going. Oh, I gotta finish efficiencying those. Looks like we just are very, very, very low on steam. These guys need to be efficiencyed too. All those have to be efficiencyed. Yeah. Alright, so just start cranking out efficiency modules. No, we want electric boiler. We want you in substantial amounts. We just have a steam shortage. I will fix it. This way. Then after that, I'm honestly not sure what I'm going to do. I'm going to have to rethink my plans, unfortunately. Because I was kind of counting on the biofluid network. I mean, I can just go back to just barreling. But who wants to barrel? It's so bulky and awkward. What we need is boiler, comma, electric pipes. I think we do this in... I need even more. And then just make me... 4 is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just make me a whole bunch of efficiency modules. A thought flitted in my head and then bounced straight out. It was something to do. Now I can't remember. I don't know why this is completely working. I feel like it shouldn't be. Anyway. This steam line right here needs bolstering. So, time for electric boilers, my friend. Which are right here. So I guess these guys got to underflow. So, do I have water here? Of course I do. Okay, let's do this right here, and we'll have just an entire maintenance corridor. Go. Be efficient, be efficient, be efficient, be efficient. There, 5 megawatts as opposed to 25. Worth, very much worth. Go. No, I still don't have any underflow valves, right? Okay, now I do. Oh, I will in a bit. I am once again the author of my own problems. Alright, electricity, please. I wonder if I can see this on the graph. Like my problems. Steam, specifically. There we go. I have just put on like 250-ish or steam per second. You gotta underflow. Underflow less than 20. Great. So right there to right there. Alright, so this is completely drained out. So you are cranking along at 60 a second. What's the product's finished main? I mean, it should be ticking off one every second, but it's not. It's like one every... That doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, what is that doing? If it's one product every 3 seconds, what is that actually measuring? Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, it does it in big bursts. Alright, got it. Got it. Understood. Makes sense now. Let's go be the efficiency fairy. You are all efficiency, and the steam is all being made. Right, that's a really dense graph. Like, adding those probably doesn't do anything at all. All this is going fine. Be more efficient. And I have to go add a bunch more over here and save on electricity. Yeah, all these guys are still at 25 megawatts. 25 megawatts times 4 is 100. So again, 80% savings here. How can you pass that up? Alright, so what we're looking at here is now steam, right? And it's just not even a blip, right? Not even a blip. So we make so much steam. Alright, let's just pretend we don't see any of that. We probably have to add in an entire bank of boilers. That strikes me as a distinct possibility. These guys are going. Do I need more of these? I mean, probably, right? Yeah, 60 a second. And we can only efficiency you, and we can speed you up. That'll absolutely drink electricity. Let's not do that. I suppose I could beacon them. I didn't really expect them to be beaconable. Oh, let's take a look at red circuits. Way down here. So we are stuck. Still hard stuck. Oh, we're stuck on something different now. On electrolytic capacitors. Which is right here. Why can't we go? No cadaveric arum seeds. This is different. This is very different. Why are we stuck? Can't get rid of residual. Oh, this is a new problem. Fantastic. Now the residual gas gets burned down into stuff I use for a reason, I think. A reason with a purpose. Alright, so here we go. There's the residual gas venting system right here. And you are clogged. Clogged because we can't get rid of the oleofins. The oleofins go into light oil. Light oil goes into gasoline if we have hydrogen, but we don't. So let's follow the hydrogen line and see why we are not properly pressurized. Because we push it away. Okay, so we're going to do the opposite of that. Why am I doing this? 20. Yep. And like so. That should get that machine working again. So, hopefully, hopefully, this will pick back up. Not over here. And then we can get those arums again. Yeah, this is working again. Eating excellent, unfortunately. Yeah, just completely got rid of the light oil, and now this is working. The residual gas is working. And then one more part of the factory which was broken since I upgraded, ever since I upgraded, is now moving ever so slowly. Alright, it's going to take a long time to work its way through all this, but it will. Okay, so I guess the only thing to do right now is to look at the artillery shells again, right? Oh, just making so many artillery shells. I think next episode is going to be an artillery fest. Yeah, I think it's time to start building the next factory, which is sucky because I thought the biofluid network would be there for me, but it's not. Yeah, yeah. All right. Gonna pause right here, maybe get a soda. I'll be back and I'll figure out what to do next. I'm honestly kind of at a lot. Oh no, I know what I have to do. The next major task is to build these. This is going to be really expensive, but they're going to be part of the backbone of the next factory. And I want them in bulk. I also should make aerial caravans in bulk. I need like 100 of them just to start. So that's going to mean making probably over here, right? These aerial outposts. I need artificial reefs in quantity 100. And I'm just going to have to hand build those, I think. And reef is pressurized. It's artificial reef, right? Artificial reef. It's a Zapier thing. Into those automated factories and spore collectors. This is just going to be a giant pain. And of course, 10,000 steel plates. Joyous. So this is just going to be I'm going to build these by hand and then build a maker that takes the rest. And then just lie to myself and say things are okay. Alright, I'm going to take a little break. I'll be right back. Alright, so I think the thing that I need to do right now is to actually make the aerial caravan maker, right? We've decided that we're just going to build the artificial reefs by hand. And that's not fine, or really even good. But it's what I'm gonna do. You know? It's just what's gonna happen here, and just everyone has to make their peace with it. I should probably check in and look at plastic, right? Ever since I turned this on, and you are still chugging as hard as you can, we have no backup whatsoever here. So that's kind of a bad sign. Not gonna lie to you. Here, right? Oh, it's moving. We're actually making casein again. Not enough, mind you. I should probably replace those with chem buildings too. Chem 2 buildings. So let's go do that, right? That's a good practical change. That will relieve an actual problem in the factory. So some duralumin and some tin, huh? New problem, I say. I mean, the problem is I don't know where I am in my factory. That's, we're kind of used to that by now, right? This is just what happens. Alright, duralumin. Good. And I can just make 2, but I want to pick 2 up. So, that is not what I'm going to be doing. So we let this zinc chloride thing go for a little bit, hoping it was going to stabilize. It did not stabilize. 1, 2. I'm not even going to module this at all. This is purely just go faster. Are you hydrogen chloride? Hydrogen chloride. Is this all hooked up correctly? No. Now it is. There you go. So that's double speed right there. Here, take everything. And I can even make it faster if I want to, but I don't. I'm going to see if this is sufficient. Hydrogen chloride now. It also has to be used to make zinc chloride, which is used in places, I guess. I can't even prod this? My god. World's so cruel. So cruel. Yeah, alright, so this is working-ish. There are ways in which this can be construed as getting better. Let's walk away. Alright, so next on our agenda. We have to make aerial caravan makers. Oh, I had a thought, didn't I? I must indulge my thoughts. This is gonna go bad. I mean real bad when that turns. I should... Are you even on? You shouldn't be on. Are you on? You're disabled by control behavior. Good. Alright, so... Good. Oh, this is so disappointing over here. It really is. Like the vessels make this kind of unusable. Because how can I put down just a series of walls in my factory? Like this is not solving any problem. That's what I'm trying to say. This is making things worse. I feel like I should bring this to the attention of somebody because these systems are not in great shape right now. Maybe they can be convinced to be a little better. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and also maybe I'm looking at the wrong way. That happens basically every day. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna make an aerial outpost. Oh, it's big, but it's not that big. So it's like I'm thinking ahead into the design of factory yet to come, which will use these quite a lot. See, it's not... I was thinking, oh, is it big enough for 2 depots to sit in its shadow? And the answer is nah. Nah. These depots are kind of inefficient. What other options do we have? Like, depots are clearly the best. Like, these are storage inefficient, and these are bad, but like, take just steel chests. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is more storage than this. I suppose I could buffer like so. This is starting to look stupid. I mean, just a little bit dumb. I wish they had better containers. I mean, it's hard to say that while playing hard mode. But at the same time, this is very unsatisfying. Like the single large building that you can put lots of stuff in. Turns out that's very useful in Factorio. Who would have thought, right? Alright. This is a problem for another day. Problem for today is, of course, making those things. Right there. Alright, so we need stuff. We're going to hand build the artificial reefs. Sad as that is to say. And then bring in everything else, huh? Jovium, concrete, mechanical parts. This is a complex bugger, isn't it? Lots of neuroprocessors. It's like A lot of motors. Maybe we can settle this over by ASP. That might... Oh, we should check and see. Oh wait, we didn't... It hasn't been long enough since we cleared our rums. We can go and see if it's moving again. Yeah, it looks like it is, right? Yeah. It's gonna be a long time. Oh, there we go. This is working though. Yeah. Okay, good. Everything is clipping along as it should. But this is still paralyzed, and that's fine. And I built this probably for nothing. And that's not really fine. Like, as much as I dislike the barreling system, and as much as it can go wrong over and over and over again, it might be the best way to handle fluids. Like, little fluids going large distances. It's like huge amounts of fluid obviously need to be piped directly. So here we have tin, and we have that stuff, you know what I mean? Nextlet. And everything else gets pumped in. So we don't have anything we need here besides ASP. So, that's not going to cut it for us. Right there. Aerial outpost. By the electric engines, I guess? By the neural processor? Probably not. Looks like we're just going to be bringing in a ton of stuff. And there's no point crying about it, right? So let's get to it. Here is electric engines. And unfortunately, we're kind of tight here, so I can't use that either. So I guess we just bring everything in, and we just have it standing alone in isolate. How we doing? Doing pretty good. We're gonna need more of those before the end. So what I'll need is a location. Probably do it down here by actual caravans. By the actual aerial caravans. Alright, this is kicked up again, so steam is now pressurized. Something happened and or I did something. One of those two, you know? It's like here is all modern stuff and I've just blundered my way all around, only to decide we're going to do it here, right? Okay, great job. Excellent deductive work, Sherlock. Okay, we're going to make a nice little walkway here, because walkways are what separates us from the biters. And what we need to do is a machine, a glorious machine, and then one caravan outpost, and then one caravan outpost, and then you just output right here. Oh, nice, it's centered. And you should only do, well, I don't know. I need a lot. Okay, just do as many as you can, right? Especially since I'm going to be putting reefs in right here. So, yeah, yeah. Right there. Perfect. Alright, so how are we going to handle this monstrosity, right? We need to make aerial outposts. We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like one dinosaur gets 5 things and the other dinosaur gets another 5 things, right? And we just bring them all together and we build this thing. And then I have to build the actual component, you know? The artificial reef. All of this will be done correctly in time in the factory yet to come. For right now, there is only the factory that is, and pain, and also pain. So you need, let's just do our number being 10, right? Have our number be 20, actually. So, gotta write this down. So it's 1,000 concrete, 100 mechanical parts 2, concrete, 100 mech 2, what else? 200 monolayer, 200 engines, electric engines. And then 200 neuroprocessor. All right, got that. Do I have the caravans on? Dinosaur 1. Time to talk about your future. I need you to come over here, store food. Then I want you to go on a magic adventure. I want you to first go get concrete way the heck up here. That is over at this place right there. And then until caravan has, excuse me, concrete quantity 1,000. Then I want you to go get probably mech 2, right? Mechanical parts 2. And we need 100 of you until caravan has mechanical parts part 2 or 100. Then engines, I think. Engines are next. Engines are right here. And I need until caravan has electric engine in quantity 200. Then we need neuroprocessor, which is right there. We get till caravan has neuroprocessor, quantity 200. And then right over to monolayer. Till caravan has monolayer in quantity 200. Excuse me, 200. Then, of course, you come back here. And I want you to, until circuit, target, till target, till target, till target, until target. This is now comparator equals go till target has conc 1,000 mechanical 200 monolayer 200 engines right there 200 and then neuroprocessor 200. And this is what you do forever. Now start off with a can of workers' food. Sure. Go and get food. That's how I'll get rid of it. Alright, so that's one half of the problem. Oh no, gotta finish here. Bonk. Then mech 2. Then monolayer. Then electric engines. Then neurop. Done. And you should be 100. Everyone else is fine here. Okay, great. And it's calling for a supply. All right, did it. Wonderful. Next we need, our number is 200, so 200 red circuits, 200 red circuit. Then we need 600 ASP. Then we need 300 stainless. Then we need 200 titanium. Then we need 200 niobium. Done. Now we just need a dinosaur to fulfill our wishes. Excuse me. Right there. Mr. Store, please go feed yourself. Right there. Store food. Alright, and now you need to go on an adventure. Probably the first thing you should do is red circuits, I guess. It's right over here. Oh, and you gotta get in line. Till Caravan has circuit right there. 20, 200. That's gonna take a while. Then we have to skate up here and get ASP. Caravan has advanced small parts. 600. And then 300 stainless, which is right there. So Caravan has stainless. Quantity 300. Then we need titanium, which has us walking in the wrong way. So Caravan has titanium, quantity 200. And then finally we need niobium, which is way. No, too far. Too way. Right here. So Caravan has niobium. In quantity, 200. Great. This is unsustainable. I really need to make them all. You come here until circuit, till target, until target, till target, until target, and until target. Comparator equals go. Complex. Yeah. Complex circuit. ASP. And small parts. Stainless. This should not exist. There should not be a molten stainless steel barrel. Just no, guys. No. Titanium. Niobium. Niobium. Alright, here we go. 200, 600, 300, 200, 200. Alright. So now, believe it or not, we have done the easy part. There you go. Go get food. It's going to take them a long time to get the circuits they need, and it's just terrible, but this, my friend... Oh, here. Okay, caught it. Without causing a major problem. Yeah, we're going to stop making you, because you are a disappointment. How else do I phrase that? You are a massive disappointment. I'm sorry I had you made. God, that's crushing, isn't it? That's just terrible. I wonder why science is dipping like this. Let's go check in. It's like it's all automation science. It's like it's bricks. There's probably some error or some problem here. It's like you're trying to dump bricks, right? It's like this is bricks for days. It really is. Wonder why it's complaining. I don't care. We're still dribbling in science and it just doesn't matter. I'm probably researching this for a reason, right? And I cannot remember that reason right now. But right now, what we need, our goal is to make 100 artificial reef. Okay, so actual goal is to make 100 of these, and we need 100 artificial reefs. This is just straight punishment for. So we need to make 200 automated factories. Wow, wow, wow. So this is gonna be definitely not a great use of time. But like, hear me out. This is why this is happening. Artificial factories. Not artificial, automated. We need gearboxes and we need yellow inserters. Okay, so we need a lot of yellow inserters. We need more than that. We need a lot more than that. Alright, so hear me out. This is why I'm doing this terrible thing. Because I'm going to be building a mall in the factory that's yet to come. That's what's coming. But in order to have a mall, you have to have basic logistics set up. And I don't want to piece build logistics. So the logistics has to land fully formed on day one. Ready to go. Stop. Please stop. Please don't be you. And so for that to work out, oh, go get a whole bunch of original hands, it looks like. I need to have all the pieces of the logistic network set up. Now, I was hoping, to the bottom of my heart, that I would be able to use the Biofluid network to not have to barrel things around. But apparently that was a selfish dream, and that's not really the world I'm looking at right now. And I'm going to have to continue with large swaths of pipes. So vias are going to be what I'm going to need to do. I'm going to have to be really organized about it. And that's going to be an endless struggle, right? So 3 each. I need 300 of these, and I don't have near that. So go get duralumin. So what I want to do is set up logistics first. Just the processing area to move stuff around. And then from there, build a mall so that I can actually build everything I need in the factory yet to come. And then just grow out from there. This is going to be a struggle, especially since my bootstrap factory right here, where I'm bootstrapping, is very large all on its own. So we're going to see how this goes. All right, 300 of you. So automated factories. We're going to need 200 invertalics, 200 gearbox, 200 shaft, 1,000 circuit board. That's a nice number to have in my head. And it's not here. Good thing we have a circuit board depot right over here. We want 1,000 of them. Right here. That's 1,000. All right, so then we want, how many small parts is this? We're going to run ourselves out of steel doing this. This is 2,000 small parts, which is surprisingly not difficult. And then same amount of steel, so done. Done. Easy enough. 200 invertalics, 200 gearbox, 200 shaft. So, uh-oh. And we hit our first snag. Let's just not concentrate on that for the moment and just pretend we don't see it. Wonder why we're not completely backed up right there. Snag those. So we need 200 and we don't got it. We have a bunch on here though, right? No. No, they are in fact the bottleneck here. Yeah. So that's big sad face. So now we have Gearbox 2 and we don't have Gearbox Mach 1. Okay. Alright, so the challenge level just kind of spiked, right? You should definitely be prodded. You need fish oil for this. I can't do it by hand. Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, isn't it? I could build what I have. But I don't really want to. I kind of want to build it all at once. Why are you stopped? Why are you stopped? You need shafts. What is the problem here? Shafts are going as hard as we can. Oh, so we're just at the... It takes 50 seconds for one of them. Okay. We have identified our core problem, I think. That this needs to be prodded and needs to be speed moduled. So we are in fact going as hard as we can. This is at max go. And right here, you definitely need a productivity module, like all you guys do. Especially you, jeez. You might even need a better machine. Alright, so, if you mouse over here, to make 29, what do I have in my inventory right now? So I don't want to go dry. I have 4. Alright, 4 is obviously not an impressive number. So what I'd hoped would be a fairly trivial way of... I gotta make the next level pipes too. I gotta, before I do the factory that yet to come. I had thought I wouldn't need it because I'd go biofluid, but biofluid looks like it's not going to be possible. So... Gonna have to try to figure out another path, which I don't have on me right now. Like one of those things I don't got. Wait a second, do you have any on you? Where are you? Oh ho! Oh ho ho! Come here, I say. You will get raided. Oh, I really should have grabbed energy drink, right? Why would I go anywhere without energy drink? Yeah, this is putting just a massive drain on advanced materials in the factory as a whole. So everything should just be shuddering right now. How are we doing on artillery shells? We're doing great. That's the answer. We are doing great. Not you. Not you. Who is making wind turbines? Is that you? No, you're the Skinosaur. Oh, come with me. That makes... Oh, yes, it is enough. There we go. Oh, wait a second. What just happened there? I almost did something bad. Alright, there's our 200 gearboxes, and I'm keeping some for myself. So, alright, things are better-ish. There, 100. We have passed our first test. Fantastic. This is not Factorio, what I'm doing right now. This is something else entirely. I do enjoy seeing the double prod. Alright, are we done yet? Did I actually pick up too much of this? I mismathed? That's impossible. Why did I do that? Like, seriously, why did I do that? There we go. There's our 100 automated factories. And now what we need is to make them into reefs. And to make them into reefs... Wait a second. Didn't we need 200 of these? Oh no. 2 each. Oh no, we actually need 200. Well, maybe we start with 50 and try and just hope that that's enough. All right, spore collectors times 50, I guess. When the goals are too hard, just adjust your goals, right? Why is this new? I've known about that forever. Like all this stuff. Yeah. There's a better polymerase recipe. If you just feed Arthurian eggs, I have Arthurian eggs. I'll consider that, just not right now. Spore collector. Stay on target. Stay on target. Fortunately, it needs gasifiers, which I don't know about. Where do we suppose gasifiers are? I could search. Right there. It's even more just random stuff. So let's just... Oh, I don't even know. We need 50 bricks, so 2,500 bricks. Give me my energy drink. Let's go. Let's go handle this. And then we need air core inductors in some quantity, which I should think about before I run off, but I didn't, so such is life. Alright, to make spore collectors we need... No, it's to make the gasifiers, right? Right here. Yeah, air core inductors, we need 200 of you, at least. Here, take double that and just hope it's going to be okay. And now, spore collector, quantity 50. That's a lot of steel plate. That's a lot of steel plate. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be. How is this? So it's got to go get the steel. Got to go get 2,500 steel. Then 2,500 of intermetallics. Just all of you come with me. Just all of it. Just assume it's going to be a problem. And then we need 3 bricks intermetallics. 1, 2, 3. Assuming that's right. And then we need 500 green circuits, which is right over here. Boom, boom, boom. We're going to need more. Now we need 1,000 small parts. Easy enough, right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally, need a bunch of iron plate. It's going to make us happy. So what runs out first here? Just looking at it. Small parts. Probably more small part. Something running out real early because I can only make 8 of these. Yeah, with iron. Yeah, let's just get a lot more iron, I think. Alright. I'll pick up an entire caravan's outpost of iron and just see if that's enough. If not, I'll be quite sad. This is going to be handcrafting for a long time. I gotta get out of this habit. So that's 22. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 20. Now we're low on what? Small parts, it looks like. Let's say small parts are the problem. So we come right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sure. Alright, now we're at 40. We just need more iron. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is not the best. This is not how to live your life. I need 10 more. This is not how one should be playing Factorio. In fact, I should be aborting this and just go get a whole bunch of pipes. Yeah. Even though I put a ton of just iron plate in my inventory, and that's going to be a problem. Alright, it's fine. This is nothing but problems. This is not Factorio. This is quite anti-Factorio. Oh, how many do I have? I got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. And what are we low on now, do you think? Go get more steel at once. Okay. New problem. Steel we got. Question is, are we going to have enough steel to build the artificial reef? Because I think it's 100 per. So this is, each one of these things takes an enormous amount of steel. No, you give me that. Give me all that. 1, 2, 3. So we need 5 more. That's more small parts. Yeah, and then having to do level 2 buildings of this? Nah, This has to get cut out soon. So, let's hope I get through it, right? 5. I think that should be it. Yeah. Okay. So now we go back to the actual target. The reefs. 100 steel plate each, and I simply don't have 50 units of steel existent for this. And I'm completely out of pipe as well, even though I suppose you don't need that many. So we're going to table this for right now. We're going to take this project and we're going to put this right here. And this is just going to be waiting for us next time, right? Yeah. Now we're going to pick everything up. And when it comes time to make artificial reefs again, we'll come back here. Alright, so I think getting close to the end of the episode, right? So, just what's going on in the grand scheme of things? There isn't much left I have to do. Because the order of events was always get enough artillery shells. So many artillery shells. Why are we stopped? Why are we stopped? No, steel. Okay, someone interrupted the flow of steel. Wonder what happened there. We may never know. Yeah, that's a big mystery right there. Hopefully one day someone gets to the bottom of this. But we may never know. You know, we can probably make it faster by upgrading the hands up there. Alright, so we get a whole bunch of artillery shells. Right here. Like so. We get a whole bunch of artillery shells. And then we clear the way. Right? As we have done. We have plate. What's this? Oh no. They penetrated. Well, okay. This wasn't a permanent setup. Gonna have to watch this though. Boom. Where's the second hit there? Alright, thank you. One more, please. Alright, I don't know where you're going, but if you stand still for long enough, better not make a new base. You better not. There's one up here somewhere? Yeah, no guys. Double tap. Yeah, why can't you look to the south and see what your fate is? Alright, so good. That's taken care of. Okay. Okay. So, as I was saying, there's so many settling and Pam. Nice. So many settling groups up there. They're very insistent on getting through. They're slowly feeling their way out here. They'll clip in eventually. Alright, so anyway, what I was saying is, We build artillery shells, we send care packages, we clear space. Artillery shell production going good, except for that whole thing with the steel. Not really sure what's going on with that. It's a mystery. And then I'm going to, very soon here, make a nice walkway straight down. Then I'm going to clear all this. I'm going to have one central spine going straight up to the new factory. And then right here is the new factory. And then we're going to have sorting up here. We're going to have the mall right here. We're going to have refining and production here. We're going to have intermediate production over here. And we're going to fill in the lakes. And everything is going to be great. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. Can't wait, can't wait, can't wait. So next episode we push. I guess we have to claim around here. It is our right. So I guess the next one is right here to try to close this hole. Just like plant right there. And then push beyond. Maybe start thinking about anchoring. Maybe start thinking about going wide. I'm going to take the cornerstone, the center stone first. Because I have plans for how this base is going to look. What I'm going to do with it. But can't do it until I actually have the location. Then I should probably measure out real good the walkway. Because this isn't going to last. This is going to get ripped down. I mean, the functionality is going to be moved north. And then this is going to serve as just walkway. Can't wait. And then everything's going to slowly get shuffled up there. And I will make a better base. Really sad about the Biofluid network not really working out. I don't understand how it can work more than anything else. Like, it's... Here, we need to set aside a personal reserve, right? Here, this will get 500... 50 stacks. Like, I was never getting 100 stacks of steel. No, not with this current situation. Alright, so this was always kind of a dream. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine. It's nice to have happy dreams sometimes. We don't always have to live in the crushingly depressing real. So... we are tucking you away, and the next thing I'm going to do is obviously play ball. That has to be done. Once the steel arrives, it will be done. Ah, what are you waiting for? Plastic? For real? What's our problem now? Again? No. I put this problem in the ground. No. How is this a problem? I doubled production of hydrogen chloride. Or I didn't? Did it stop? Did we... Are we having a lamp problem? Right here is the lamp? Yeah. It seems very, 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 very unlikely we have a... Well, maybe we do. Yeah, we might. Huh. So how do we fix this? Looks like a loading arm problem, huh? Well, let's go tweak that. It needs more iron niobium alloy. And then we'll go fix that thing. Then we're probably getting real close to calling it. No, I want to look ahead a little bit. Oh, we should check and see. No, it's not. Don't check and see anything. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Everything's okay. Lamps. Is there a better way to make lamps? Such a basic thing, you know? I mean, it's not insultingly basic, like, you know, hot air. It's pretty basic. Okay. Then lamp right here. You need faster in and faster in. We even have better ways to do this if we have to. Okay, now we're at a different sort of bottleneck. There we go. Lamp. How can I make lamp? How do I lamp? All this is just... No, there is only one way to make a lamp. Sadly. Yeah, alright. Now it's full up again. No way, it's not full up again. So our new bottleneck is just other stuff. So just upgrade everything. Stop playing around, right? There you go. Lamp production increases. And at the end of this, of course, I can upgrade the machine itself after I have it working the entire constantly. So, how much wire do we need? 3 each. There we go. Faster arms for everybody. Now we're having trouble draining. That's a good problem. More lamps. More lamps. Alright, this is about as fast as we can go with our current technology, right? Because I need to use like a stack inserter right here, which I can do. Just not gonna. Alright, so call this a victory, I suppose. But it doesn't conclusively solve the hydrogen chloride problem. Because this doesn't look like... Well, maybe. Maybe it is. Maybe it was not enough. Though Oh. That I believe more than anything else. No chlorine? Yeah, I believe in you. I've heard this story before. So we just not have enough chlorine. This is just an excellent situation to have recipe switching on. Like, feed in the recipe I want to be made based on current levels of ingredients. But okay, I suppose. Here, let's take a look. Fluids. Chlorine. Yeah, look at that. No guts. So we had no guts for a while there, and on account, we had no hydrogen chloride. So no guts implies no moose. No moose implies a problem. It's not you. No Relegia seeds. No Relegia seeds. No fertilizer. No fertilizer because of no wastewater, which we kind of noted earlier. We do see a line. I mean, this does seem to be going as hard as it can. Okay, I'm not seeing a huge deficit here, right? Fert. Yeah, we are. Are we at fertilizer capacity? We need more fertilizer. Period. End of story. That would be an unfortunate world to live in, I have to say. Yeah, because we have a line right here. There's a couple guys right there waiting for fertilizer, and it is not showing up. And that is probably affecting Relegia production? Kinda. I mean, not really. Everything's fine here, it looks like. Let's take a look at Relegia seeds. That's been pretty okay, no. This is not pretty constant. Well, this could be full, is the other thing. You know? It's hard for me to tell. but just on the face of it, it looks like we are getting into moo shortages. Yeah, there aren't enough moos in the system right now. We will run out of guts. That's definitely something I should consider, right? And then you're gonna haul that over there. But for a brief moment, we're okay, right? A brief moment. Where is the other plastic maker? It is doing just fine. I really wish you could prod this. I mean, it really looks like we could use more here. This guy's constantly waiting. Looks like I could upgrade these to level 2s. Which maybe I'll do. Just not right now, right? Alright, so everything is fine, I think. Well, maybe not everything. A lot of things are fine. There are aspects of this factory which are going well, and there's aspects which are not. Why is there so much fish meal on the belt? Why is there fish meal on this? Why? Someone tell me that. Yeah, I guess we have to do that, huh? The fish meal problem just makes mockery of us all. I have struggled so hard against it. Alright, so that will eventually filter all this out. With a strong emphasis. Oh, there was another one right here, and I just didn't think to put one at the end. I'm not a very smart person. Yeah. Yeah, not smart. Alright, so one building project I have ongoing is making all of the aerial caravan depots I'm going to need for the factory yet to come. They're just, I think I'm being very, very foolish in how I'm doing this. Like, I think I need a lot more. I think I need to prioritize automatically making those at a very high level, like soon. Soon. Like, one's coming. Looks like another one is coming. So it's kind of punctuated, huh? Alright, well, whatever. It's probably fine. So that's one big project I have. The other big project is I want to mass produce the good turbines in level 2. This is going to be very expensive because I'll have to mass produce tower level 2. I should do that anyway just so I have beacons. But then I have to make all these weird things. Like, it's a rotor level 2. What are you? You need a nacelle, a rotor, a tower, and a wind vane. So, wind vanes, you add hot air and you double them. Why would you not do this? This is easy, though. It's just Kevlar and sand casting. I could do that. That's not hard. And the nacelle is... It's the yaw drive I don't have. Everything else I do have. It's just very expensive. Okay, that's fine. You can probably prod this too. Definitely should. Electronics, obviously I have. The yaw drive. It's got to be a level 2 yaw drive, right? Yeah. So I don't even have a level 1 yaw drive. Or maybe I do for the other thing. I'll have to look at that. Then I have to make a level 2 yaw drive. And that's just stuff and heavy oil. I've got all this stuff. I can make it. It's fine. Tower is Tower Mach 1, of course. An anemometer, of course. Tower Mach 1 is just stuff. Tower Mach 2 is just fancier stuff on top of that. No problem. It's just going to be a lot of caravans. Like, doing this with caravans is becoming untenable. I do have to set up a proper mall. Then once I have these, I suppose you don't need... Oh, I suppose you need the blades for the rotors, right? 3 blades into a rotor, right? Lots of neck-slit Timmy alloy. Jeez. Even more right here. So this represents 25 neck-slit Timmy alloy into this thing. I mean, it produces free power forever, so I mean, kind of needs to be expensive, but at the same time, not really sure I'm enjoying myself here looking at all this, thinking about it. Why do we need a level 2 anemometer? What's the difference between a level 2 and a level 1? I don't know. But the factory yet to come is just going to be covered in wind turbines. We're going hard into this. We're going to see how far we can go with it. Because if we go and look at wind power right here, we want the good one, right? Yeah, this good one. Expensive parts but benefit more from productivity modules. Lowest variance, highest power output. Average output 25 megawatts. That's just great. I mean, for right now, doesn't look like it scales terribly well, but still great. Like, what's with this not being double? I mean, you can pack them tighter, but no one's going to repack everything, so I don't know. 10 tiles isn't much. Oh well. I've gone on way too long. So next episode is going to be violence, first off. We're going to do conquest. What's our bottleneck? Like, for serious, what is our bottleneck? Like, I don't get it. Like, all this should be prodded, first off. This all has to be rebuilt. These guys are going as hard as they can. And nothing seems to be stopping them. Like, these aren't even going. Oh, is it soil? Is it actually soil? We have a full belt coming in, though. Huh. Yeah, full belt comes in, and then... Yeah, it looks like that's it. If we want to increase science production, we have to increase soil. Which is not going to happen. Isn't that great? Fun times, fun times. This will tick over soon. I'll do other stuff. I don't know. Let's do wrap up. I'm done now. This episode's gone on for too long. What did I do today? Futility. Today we did Biopyanodisapointments, and we were very disappointed by what we found. Like, if we had experienced nothing but joy when it came to what we discovered about normal caravans, we felt the opposite about this. It turns out that the floating Biopyanodisapointments do not function as a fluid caravan like we had really wanted. Instead, it serves as the nexus anchor for a localized biofluid network. So it's not base-wide, even though the fluid extents are enough that it could be base-wide, but it really can't be right now because I don't have underground vessels, which just kills the entire system for me because I can't fly. That's further down the tech tree. And putting in the vessels is just putting walls in everywhere, even across walkways. It can't be done. It simply cannot be done. It would be too intolerable. So at this tech level that I'm at Chem Science, I have no idea what the biofluid network is supposed to do for you. Like, it seems to be a lot of work. I mean, a lot of work setting up all these pieces, and then there's just no payoff at the end. Um, like, at minimum, I think underground vessels should be at this tech level. Then this system would be usable. But as it is right now, I don't know what to do about it. It's a lot of struggle for it's a lot of struggle to create the items. The items are expensive. It brings you to a world of much greater complexity than just pipe emits fluid. Because now you have to handle feed, now you have to handle waste products and so forth. But there's just no benefit to it right now because one of the other requirements is you create walls that do not let you handle your machines even. It's like what even would I do with this? Um like with all of these machines that take like 5 fluid inputs. Like how could I would love to do something like this over in the chemical processing area in the um hydrocarbon processing area where I crack crude oil into into useful subproducts. But if I would do that, it would just be creating giant walls everywhere, and I would never be able to get in and inspect anything. So I cannot see that as ever being a something useful. So I'm just kind of baffled. I feel like I have to speak with the devs about it. Like the best thing to do would be move underground vessels to this tech tier because no other pipe is on a different tech tier than the underground version, and I think that's for a very good reason. Um, like another solution would be like a vessel that is also a gate. That's fine. That's a decent solution. I mean, it's ugly as hell, but it would work. You know, something that a vessel that would go underground when you approach it like a gate does, but instead it doesn't sever the vesselness while it does that. That would be a fine solution. Um, don't know what else to do. Making the vessels walkable is not a solution because then why would you ever need underground pipes? And that would also probably look dumb. So that's a no. Yeah, I don't know. I will see if I speak with people and see if I'm missing something. Other than that, we are very close to leaving our starter factory behind and starting again. We've almost pushed to the cornerstone of the new factory. We have basically everything we need to produce being produced here. Just the science is fine. It's just doesn't matter. And so we're going to gradually move everything, do everything properly. Um, but not this episode, not today. We have a long, long way to go. So, once again, thank you for watching. Talk to you all later. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.